Two slips in play, Zoe Cook bowling, and it's immediately a short ball's heaved away on the leg side. And there's a fielder down there in the deep, which is Holly Furling. Right, free hit, faces Cook, advances, clubs it straight down the ground in pretty good fashion, and it will run away to the boundary. Cook short, pulled away between mid-wicket and wide mid on. That'll run down to the rope for 4. That's a good authority. For now, it's Gab Sutcliffe. Bowls a short ball, and Litchfield pounces upon that and hammers it away to the grandstand boundary. Cook now, it's a good length delivery. It punched off for the back foot, beats Sutcliffe at point. The fielder in the deep will come around and what will get there? A spectacular save in the end. It was a really Cook has won that 4 times. There's a change in bowling and greeted. The short ball from Chloe Ratcliffe is smashed away through mid-wicket by Phoebe Litchfield for a boundary.
As Wilson gets another short delivery, and that time picks the gap and it goes through
the line.
Tosses that one up the left armour to Wilson, who works that into the covers and brings up a half century of 59 balls.
Here comes Leeson. Close out the over. Full, driven beautifully. Found the gap between cover and mid-off, and that'll race away to the rope for 4 runs.
Australia, even WA won a title a couple of years ago as well, as that will be the first wicket. Litchfield coming down the track, getting the outside edge and just below.
Okay.
They tended to have extremely strong arms.
It's another very good drive through the offside there by Tahlia.
Goes a little bit fuller there, played back to the bowler, and it's been plucked with the one hand down low. I thought at first it might have half volleyed to Leeson, but she stuck the left mid out.
Poor turn. That one's tossed up, driven by Burns, went the aerial route and is going to fall. The catch is taken by Holly Furling. It's just in a second game. This one's a bit flatter, and it's through. It's got through the defences of Claire Moore.
Bates into Wilson, turns out on the onside and will get the run. Matt comes around to field it at square leg, but it's a century for the second time this season for Tahlia Wilson. A brilliant innings. As he left armour continues, and she gets that stumping. We thought about Burton being in the game. Wilson came 6th. Will Johnson go again? Here she's bowled. Sutcliffe, we said she's a wicket taker. Bates to Hawley, the left armour coming back in. That's lofted up over mid-off. That'll race away for the boundary. Sutcliffe to Smith, outside edge. That's handy. That'll race away to the boundary for 4.
Yep, very hard.
Can she close it out on the off stump there to Smith, who drags it into the onside? They'll run the first hard. They'll definitely come for the second, and they'll do that comfortably. So great finish.
Johnson, and Rebecca Carter is on strike and allows the ball to pass through.
Cheadle to Mac.
Mac now. That's come back in and clean
beautiful.
bowled. Katie Mack. Cheadle gets a massive breakthrough here at Wade Park. Give credit for. Short, pulled away, through the gap, nice shot. Should get to the rope. It will. First boundary comes up, and that's just a little pressure easer. Cheadle bowls and flicked off the pads very nicely by Rebecca Carter. She loves that shot, and that one not only got the rope, but cannoned into the picket fence here at Wade Park Orange.
Leeson pulls that one over mid-wicket, batting with real purpose, and that's away for another boundary. So good little counter-attack here from the ACT. That's 3-4. Bowling this time to Carter on 18. Been there since the start. Another full bunger. That will be a no ball as well, and it's been hit for 6.
His Cheadle continues. Another full toss. Bowls to Leeson. And what was in the water it drinks, because that was a full bunger that's been smashed away to the boundary. ACT move along to 1 for 79. Smith bowls to Carter. Short ball, pull away. Out into the deep, and he'll find the boundary. Smith just swinging one a little bit wider. It's heaved away on the onside by Leeson. She brings up a 50. So well batted there to Carly Leeson. 50 runs. Excellent partnership. Bit susceptible to a few calf injuries these days.
The old man injury.
And now there's a peel here, and it's out. Lauren Smith liked it. Tahlia Wilson won't get many easier catches than that. Carter going for the reverse. Joe been a very good cricketer in his own right in ACT cricket. Down the wicket, lofted by Leeson. It's just gone over the head of the fielder there. I think it's Claire Moore down there.
Hosking 4 overs for 13. Bowls that one into the slot, and Cook obliges by creaming that one through the covers, and that will go all the way for 4. Got a lovely start to her innings. And you've got to keep being in those pressure moments. And eventually you get to... What a good delivery from Hoskin. You said she deserved a wicket. And they don't come much better than that. Be created by the sustained pressure happening at the other end. Into Reeks, that one wide of off stump. Played away, beats the field. They might have got a little hand on it to take some pace off it. It's going to flirt with the boundary and win. So Reeks gets off the mark with a 4 through the offside. This is the last ball of the over. That's hit in the air by Reeks. Where's the field? Underneath it, catch taken. So Hoskin starts with a wicket and finishes with a wicket. Bit of a mixed bag in between. It gets the breakthrough again.
Malgiolio, that's a full toss. That's hammered away and it's caught. Goodness me, Phoebe Litchfield's taken a blinder. I was looking towards the boundary. Litchfield just plucked that out of mid-air to give the locals a little bit of delight. How about that, Julia? Katie Mack also. Cook this time says she's got it high. Her head went back, getting under it, and the catch is taken. Claire Moore takes the catch, the big wicket of Zoe Cook. Smith gets her second wicket in her final over. They're still going to be in a good position to have a crack at it. Oh, that's come back, and that's clean bowler. Wowee, that one from Lauren Smith has pitched, bitten back, knocked off the top of off stump. And Holly Furling has gone for naught. Oh, that's an edge and gone. Hoskin gets the third wicket. Wilson takes the catch. Burton's gone for 10. The Meteors are 8 for 173. And the bowling change worked a treat.
And it bowled. So Cheadle does get the breakthrough. They make the change. And Cheadle, who got the first wicket, gets the 9th as well, and the ACT are 9 down. New South Wales closing in. Lauren Smith into Rafferty, that's in the air. It goes over the infield, and that'll race away to the boundary. Just the one bouncing over the rope. So they haven't thrown this away just yet. The ACT 8 for 185. Toss that one up again. Became a full toss. Rafferty has smacked that one into the gap. One bounce 4.
And I think that just illustrates my point, unfortunately.
Go really big. Last ball of his 7th over. Sutcliffe sweeps from well outside off stump. Into the gap and a misfield. So a boundary to end the over. Sammy Joe into Rafferty, who's on 21. And bowled. Gets through and hits the base of leg stump. So the skipper finishes it. She brought herself on. And she closes it out in the fashion that she so often does. Joe into Rafferty, who's on 21. And bowled. Gets through and hits the base of leg stump. So the skipper finishes it. She brought herself on. And she closes it out in the fashion that she so often does.